This morning, investigators are looking into this frightening scene.
Receiving multiple calls for a aircraft crash.
After a small private plane crashed into a residential area in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. Remarkably, all 5 people on board survived. According to air traffic control, someone on the plane reported an open door on the aircraft shortly after takeoff and requested permission to return to Lancaster Airport.
Lancaster Tower, Bonanza 347 Mike has an open door. We need to return for a landing.
Mike, pull up. Rescue 1, Lancaster Tower. The aircraft is down out just behind the terminal.
Images of the crash show the tail of the plane in a parking lot, while the rest of the aircraft was engulfed in flames. The fire on the ground damaged multiple vehicles. First responders arrived within minutes.
Had that plane stayed in the air for another half a second, it had been into the second or third floor of a multi-story structure that housed a number of apartments.
Brian Pipkin witnessed the crash and called 911 before rushing to help.
The fire was so hot. I was covering my face and the smoke was so thick. And at that point, cars were on fire and they were popping and explosions.
While this latest crash did not involve a commercial aircraft, it comes at a time when aviation safety is under the microscope.
This is a small airplane. The pilot reports a door that's come open. That is a known problem. It is nothing like any of the airliner accidents or even the jet accidents that we've seen.
But travelers across the country are on edge, with a number of major air disasters this year in Washington, D.C., Philadelphia, and Toronto. In Lancaster, first responders assured the public they're ready.
We practice, we train, we communicate. Today is just a great example of how, even in a bad situation, so far we've had a pretty good ending.
According to fire officials, all 5 passengers remain this morning in the hospital. 3 are being treated at a local burn center. The NTSB says it is aware of the situation and will be releasing information soon.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.